Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new night review. Behind me is the new KGM Torres. This is the Premium Plus trim and the Black Edition. We're going to check it out at night. This is the top spec with ambient lights, so without further ado, let's just jump into the night review. Well guys, here it is, Torres Black Edition at night. Now I had to turn on the car to have the headlights on because by default when you unlock the car they do not come on. Now there is this on the key fob button. You can only turn on the headlight without the daytime running light. Now let's do a walk around and see how it looks in this Black Edition. The headlights are very nice and decent performance, unfortunately not matrix. When I look at it from the front, it design wise looks like maybe Egyptian style, if you know what I mean, but interesting. Now beautiful SUV in this black color, just feels a little bit even more stronger. I think it suits the hybrid version very nice that they've spec'd here. Big black alloys, and yeah, the car just looks even tougher in this spec. Now this is the Premium Plus trim, so this is the one with all the bells and whistles, and I've driven the petrol, the hybrid, and the fully electric model. So yeah, warm bulbs, I think they should have matched with the headlights. With the cold ones you can retrofit that. I've said that in both of them. If you watch the EV version or the EVX, you can see that the taillights are different on the electric model, even the front and the rear. I do like these maybe more, but I love the front ones from the electric model. Now I'm not going to go around the car 360. Now I haven't decided on the thumbnail yet, but let me use the key fob to open the power tailgate. So it's just a button that you hold. Actually, I'm holding the wrong button. Apologies there. So it's the bottom one on the key fob. And I'm wondering if the car is on. Maybe it doesn't want to open it if you're pressing it by mistake. Okay, so I guess we'll have to do it manually by pressing in there. So let me just back up. You can see the whole power tailgate and the frame, and you can see, yeah, the interior lights are cold lights. Only these are warm for some odd reason. This one for the closing is red, and if I open the cover you can see this one. Now this one here, if I block that light, you can see there's a button. I showed you that, and you can press this one to switch this off if you want that. So let me actually show it like this. You can see this is from the inside. You can open or close the power tailgate. So I've never seen that in the car. There's not a second row on the back. It does illuminate everything pretty well. And now if you open this you can see underneath as well, so that's all great. And just to knock this one down. So yeah, that's that. Now let's check out the interior. Now you have here, car is on, heated seats, you can see that, power windows, and this one's different than the EV model. So this one has the lights on the sides. It does illuminate the rear bench excellent, even the footwell better than the EV model because of different positioning. So let me just show you the interior real quick. You have the two USBs for fast charging, and yeah, this is all nice. So these lights are here on the top, you can see those, and that's the front, and the panel roof is open. You can see the street lights. You can also see the moon. Yeah, Okay, now this is interesting. This is even lighting up this headrest well, so yeah. Now let me move to the front. So the car is gonna beep and let you know that you've left it on, in case you didn't realize that. You can see these are all white, and we have ambient lights. Very nice. Now that is the top there, and you can see here the ambient lights underneath this one. You can see them there and around here. So let me jump in. Okay, relax. Okay, now I'm gonna turn on the lights. Now look at this. You have the controls for the panel roof and the shade. These are illuminated, but they didn't illuminate the lights switch. Okay, so this is the interior on the front, and as you can see here, we have these cold lights or white lights for the background, for the buttons. Same here. None of these go amber if you press any of these. You can see the ambient lights, so really nice high quality finish. Now unfortunately they are not extending to the back door. Not really sure why they've saved some money there. It would be cooler if they were. This is same as in the electric model. Now you might have noticed I've reviewed the Torres Petrol, but that was the 24 or 25 model here with the AC screen on the bottom. This is the 26. We have the AC on the top, but even the electric model, I think that was like 25. This is the 26 model year with KGM, so there's no SsangYong badge. Now if I switch this off, you can see how the ambient lights look at night. You can see the screen, and you can see that. Now let me switch to wide lens. So this would be the night point of view, and this is going to be night point of view driving review, but I will summon impressions behind the wheel and how this feels on the road. Now zooming back in, this is how the button looks when it's dark completely in the interior, and yeah, just a close-up again on everything in a different light. So yeah, that's that. Looking nice. Now I think this is the same. Yeah, we have a warm light in there, and this one doesn't flash here, so you can just see it on the screen there, and you can see it here on the driver's side in the mirror, but you can't see the other one, maybe if you're on the passenger side on the front. Okay, I did show everything in the review. Apologies, it was like really sunny the whole week, so it's more perfect when it's like slightly cloudy, but I hope you saw everything in the review. This is the navigation with a dark look, and yeah, I think I've showed everything in the review, so I didn't really skip anything. Now, regarding the screen here, I've did a consumption test. So you can see here, after 50 kilometers, a little bit more, I've did 5 liters, a little bit less, but that's pretty good. I was driving mostly between 70 and 80 kilometers per hour. For an hour, it's just like around 50-ish kilometers for a open road simulation, and just like comfort driving setting. There's also eco, you can probably achieve better, but just this is the standard setting, and full recuperation. It's currently off for some reason, but I had a max region, anticipating when to recuperate or brake for the red light, and gentle acceleration. So just like easy driving, you can get this really efficient. If I go to the actually just down here, you can see trip B is the one I didn't reset. So 6.4 liters is an average for this car, in 1,600-ish kilometers, which is pretty good. It's like diesel numbers, but you have a petrol and electric combined hybrid. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Headlights. These are slightly different. I feel like the beam is different because the EV model had those headlights lower. This one is taller. It might blind people, but it's different and it's much brighter. The long beam is just much wider, and I think these perform slightly better. What else? Yeah, I think I've showed you everything. Of course, we're going to show you the ambient lights. What kind of night review would that be without showing you the ambient lights? Let's see here. Lights. Interior lights. So here you have violet, you have the blue. So let me just put it like this so you can see both. You have green. So these are one of the pre-setups. You do have white, which is kind of boring. Cozy amber. It is cozy. I do like that one. It's just like relaxing. You have the red, which is red, not pinkish, like some other cars. And then there's the auto setting. So, ooh. Is it changing or not? Yeah, it is slowly. It's like maybe going through all the colors. I like the purple. It kind of matches the black exterior. Red is also nice. User color. So over here, you have like so many names for different colors. You can see that. So yeah, here like this is like pinkish. Fresh rose. Yeah, in some cars it was like I thought on the screen it looks red, but the ambient is actually pinkish. This one is red. Yeah, so there's here recent, so that's also that. And you can have it daylight off, so but I prefer to have it on. Yeah, and here brightness, I think this is you can like have it like minimum. This would be minimum, so it's not really obstructive. This is like slightly more, and then full. Now some people might see, like I can see it right now when I'm like focusing on it, this reflection, and you might see that while I'm recording the night point of view driving review. You can also see this one, but when you're driving, actually you're focused on what's happening in front of you. You're not focused. You might notice that, but and when giving you maybe a turn signal, you're not going to notice maybe this for a brief moment, but you're actually focused on what's happening behind you, next to you, in front of you. So for me personally, this is not something that is distracting, but in case it gets distracting for you, feel like it's too much, you can always like disable it. It's an option. And okay, let's just play quickly some sound. The speakers are decent, really good. Okay, the thing I don't like is this. I have to press it a million times to increase the volume, so the speakers are decent, strong enough, not excellent. They're just like more than okay. They're like good, but not really great. So it's fine. They're fine. But the lack of some sort of like a knob for the volume, no roller here. It's just like you have to press up or down. Really annoying. And this one, sometimes I want to like disable these, and what I do is I do this. So that's the only problem. You can go full screen here. I already showed you that. That's it. That's the night tour, and let me just see if I can. So let me see if I do I have a front fog? I do. So I think I showed that in the other model. Excuse me, the petrol. But let's just show it that if you're here, just to have it all in one video. So the petrol just kicked in. You can hear it. To recharge the battery, you can see the turn signal. You can see the fog light. It's only on the left. The right one is the reverse light. Now you can see here the fog lights at the bottom, and you can see the turn signal. Now it's a great thing that this came on, so I don't forget one detail I wanted to mention. Now that detail would be the fact that when you are braking or recuperating, recuperation is always set to level 2. You can increase it or decrease it to 0, and the petrol is now charging the battery. When you're recuperating, you always recuperate a little bit. And I was driving today on the highway. When I was like braking, I did charge it up like to more than half, but the system will try to keep it half charged for the most part. It's an LFP battery in this car, which is great, but I've never seen it full, and even when I did charge it by braking hard, it's just relatively quickly depleted to half, and then the petrol kicks in. So I really don't know how far can you just drive purely electric, but if you're driving like up to 40-50 kilometers per hour gently, if this is more than half full, you can definitely extend it. Otherwise, as soon as it gets close to 50, it's just going to kick in the petrol. But as you can see, once again, 5 liters, it's really decent for this big SUV. That's it. I'm going to wrap it here. Do stay informed for the new video. This is going to be the night point of view driving and impressions. But tell me in the comments, how do you like the Torres Hybrid, and in this black edition. So you saw the headlights, that's the one you can turn on with the remote, and when you lock the car now, I've kept it on so you can see the headlights fully on. If I unlock it, that's it, that's everything. So you can use the button here. So if I hold it, just front headlights, nothing on the rear, that's it. You can find your car that way. If you lost it on the parking lot, I guess. That's it. Well, thank you for watching the night review. See you in the next one. Don't forget to check out the night point of view driving review and my impressions behind the wheel. Bye.